Alright, this lighting's probably super weird, but I don't give a shit. It doesn't matter. Stocks today. Today's November 4th, 2014. Nothing really happened, to be honest. I watched RGLS to make sure that it would go down. It did for most of the day. Dropped down to almost $1 below. But then it bounced back. Once again, the stock is really pissing me off. I'm going to hold off as long as I can. Actually, tomorrow the earnings should come out. I'm not sure if it's pre-market or after hours. But I'm going to find out, and we'll be able to trade from there after I find out. As well as MEIL. It went up. At the end of the day, it dropped back down. Apparently, there's news out that, I forget where it was, maybe like Saudi Arabia, I believe, one of our main providers of oil, they actually lowered the price of oil, so now ours is going to be lowered as well, I guess. And so it's not doing so hot. So, you know, oil and the energy sectors aren't going to do very well this next little bit, I guess a couple months. So MEIL, I guess I'll be buying it a lot lower, which is good because then I can get in at a good price, and then once it goes back up, if something happens in the world where oil shoots up in price or anything, then I can go ahead and get out and sell it sooner, or yeah, sooner, because I'll be able to buy a lot more cheaper. So that's the plan for now. I was thinking about getting into ISR. I was thinking about buying RGLS or shorting it once again. Actually, I wasn't thinking about it. I actually tried to. Once again, I tried to short it, didn't work. As well as Office Depot. They had some good earnings out today. It was up about 12%. Actually, no, it shot up to about 20%. I watched it for a little bit and then kind of just hung there, so I didn't even go for it. Remember, you're supposed to buy earnings and contract winners. They, like I said, they did pretty good on their earnings, but I decided not to go for them. And then as well, I feel like I'm missing one. I'm missing one for sure. EVC, EVSI. I was gonna go for them too. They're a penny stock, a solar-ish company. I've seen it bounce to 17 cents for the last couple months. Sometimes it drops down to 10. Maybe I think I might have seen it drop down below 10, but then it always seems to bounce back to 17. So I was gonna buy some, but the bid and ask, of course, because it's a penny stock, is pretty spread out. The spread is huge. Well, it's not too big, but it's definitely enough to where I don't want to purchase any. So, as well, GoPro hit 84, I believe, and then dropped back down to 70. No, sorry, 87.50 is what I believe I saw, and then it dropped back down to 82, 81-ish. So, could have made a pretty decent profit there if I would have held on to the shares that I did have, and then. Yeah, I would have made $20. I would have made $200 if I would have held on to the ones that I bought last week. I might go over a couple lessons maybe in the next couple videos, or things that I know about that I look for when I trade. Maybe I'll finish off this week just by doing something like this where I talk about the stocks that I'm about to buy or purchase or get into. Pretty much I just turned it on and I recorded it and I just let it go, and then I fell back asleep because I didn't get very much sleep last night. So that's why it's not too exciting. I didn't really jump into anything. I didn't find anything. Markets were kind of sketch a little bit, as well as inactive. So I didn't really look for anything too much. So I did scan. I tried to look through about 2,000, not 2,000. Well, when I do my scan, it brings up a big list of about 2,000 stocks. And I looked at the most traded, the ones that are up. The most it was up was about 40, and then it dropped down to 24, like the highest one. And there was no real good news out, so I trade on news most of the time, and nothing really looks good, so I didn't trade it all today. So hopefully there's something tomorrow. RGLS, like I said, news comes out tomorrow about the earnings. Hopefully it's bad. I know it's bad for me to say because, I mean, I'm in the US, we want our stocks to do good. We want the companies to succeed and everything, but I just feel like it's really hyperinflated or overbought. Freaking $6, $5.50. No, $6, like $6.50, up to $20 in like a week. that's a pharmaceutical for you, and I don't like it. So I've seen all of them drop down to a pretty fair price. So $12.75 is kind of right in between. I'm hoping I can get it down to at least $11.75, maybe make $5, which sucks after commission, but you know, it is what it is. You gotta take what you get. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll find out about those earnings. Maybe I can get into ISR. ISR is dropping a little bit. I want to get into that before I leave to basic if I can. Hopefully I can buy it with RGLS money as well, but if not, then I'll just purchase it with the $600 left that I have to trade with. So hopefully once MEIL reaches back to a point where I can sell it for profit, I'll be trading left and right like that. We'll be making some really big profits or some really sketchy bad losses. It'll be a lot more exciting. Like I said, I only have $600 to trade with right now, compared to about 8,000. So we're gonna go hit it up tomorrow. Like I said, find out what we can trade, and then go from there. And then hopefully once I come back from basic, we'll be trading some bigger stocks, more of it, more risky. Hopefully the market's a little bit more volatile. Like last week or 2 weeks ago, it was down 450, up 400, down 300, etc. So yeah, today's November 4th, 2014. Markets are closed. Positions are held. Peace, bitch.